Hello students, hope you all are fine, safe and healthy. I'm Mrs. Sara Shakil and I welcome you in your English language class. Before we start our new topic, let's revise what we have learned in our previous class. Countable nouns, uncountable nouns, genders. Let's see countable nouns. Countable nouns are for things we can count using numbers. Some examples you can see on your slide. I will read some for you. Apples, carrots, eggs, fries, burgers, hot dogs. Yes, uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are nouns which cannot be counted. Uncountable noun is a type of noun that cannot be modified by a number. They need a unit of measurement. On screen you can see many uncountable nouns. I will read few for you. Cheese, bread, jam, oil, milk, sugar. For uncountable nouns, they need a unit of measurement. Yes, gender nouns. Masculine, gender that refers to male or objects classified as male. Examples are boy, father, uncle, father-in-law, colt, etc. Feminine gender that refers to female as objects classified as female. Examples are girl, mother, aunt, mother-in-law, filly, etc. Common genders. The genders of those nouns that may be either masculine or feminine but not neuter. Examples are teacher, pupil, baby, parent, child, cousin, etc. Neuter gender that is neither masculine or feminine. Examples are orange, tree, bus, egg, money, post office, etc. Yes, children, today our topic is compound nouns and possessive nouns. Let's see what compound nouns are. It is a noun that is made with two or more words which are put together to form a new meaning. Example, hot dog, bookstore, well-educated, etc. There are three ways of forming compound nouns. Number 1, space between words. Number 2, hyphen between words. Number 3, no space or hyphen between words. Let's see its first type. Space between words means we give space between two words, or another way we can say open form. You can see some examples on the screen. Tennis shoes, baking soda, full moon, dinner plate, living room, teacup, seat belt, ice cube, ice cream. You can see here that there is a space between these two words. Let's see the next slide. Next one is hyphen between words, or you can say hyphenated compound words. Examples are six-pack, runner-up, hardworking, open-minded, follow-up, king-size, one-sided, self-service, x-ray, etc. Yes, let's see the third one. No space or hyphen between words. or we can say closed or solid compound words. Example, you can see bedroom, show off, runway, strawberry, today, workshop, rainbow, playground, overpass, etc. Yes, at this slide you can see there are 3 types of compound words. Number 1 is with space, number 2 is without space, and number 3 is with hyphen. Sea and food, then seafood. Yes, let's read with space. Ice cream, swimming pool, bus stop, and living room. You can see the blue one, there is no space between them. Let's go to the second one, without space. Classmate, greenhouse, grasshopper, lifespan. There is no space between these words, okay? Now the third one with hyphens. Mother-in-law, dry cleaning, self-confidence, merry-go-round. You can see that there is a hyphen between the red ones. Yes, children, this is very attractive and interesting exercise. Lipstick, lipstick. Mailbox, mailbox. Fish bowl, fish bowl. Butterfly, butterfly. Basket ball, basketball. Toothbrush, toothbrush. I hope you like this exercise. Yes, let's do this. Write compound word indicated by these pictures. Number 1 is, yes, what is this? Yes, this is toothbrush. Number 2 is handbag. Number 3 is blackboard. Number 4, waistcoat. Number 5, windmill. Number 6, sunflower. Yes, another exercise for you, match the columns. First I will read column A for you. Shoe, water, key, arm, straw, back, home. Now let's go to column B. Work, bone, lace, berry, chair, proof, chain. Now let's see the answers. Yes, shoelace, waterproof, keychain, armchair, strawberry, backbone, homework. Yes, exercise number 3. What are the compound words indicated by the meaning below? A shop in which some kind of work is done. You have to write here compound words. Number 2, the line at the head of a newspaper. Number 3, one who makes watch. Number 4, a tray which holds tobacco. Number 5, one who keeps a shop. Number 6, a person who sells milk. Yes, children, let's see our answers. Yes, I will read for you once again. A shop in which some kind of work is done is workshop. Number 2, the line at the head of a newspaper. Headlines. Number 3, one who makes watch. Watchmaker. Number 4, a tray which holds tobacco. Ashtray. Number 5, one who keeps a shop. Shopkeeper. Number 6, a person who sells milk. Milkman. Yes, children, I hope now you have understood what are compound nouns. Okay? Now let new one is possessive noun. What are possessives? Let's read them. Possessives show ownership. They show something belongs to someone or something. In another ways, words they possess something. For example, if we want to show that a book belongs to the boy, it would be stated the boy's book. Yes, the possessive form is used for nouns referring to people, group of people, countries, and animals. It shows the relationship of belonging of thing and another. Example, parents' book, clock's hand, women's names, sheep's wool. Yes, children, on the slide you can see it's very colorful slide. Here you can see two columns, singular nouns and plural nouns. One thing what we have to see, that is when a noun is singular, add an apostrophe and s to form the singular possessive noun. Number 2, when a noun is plural and ends in s, just add an apostrophe to form the plural possessive noun. And number 3 is when a noun is plural and does not end in s, add an apostrophe and s to form the plural possessive noun. Yes, if it's a common noun, add s. Dog's house, book's word, girl's doll, bird's chicks, car's engine, sister's room, Jim's pen, my mom's bag. Now let's see plural noun. If the noun ends in s, add boy's ball, table's legs, girl's hand. The next one is if the noun does not end in s, add woman's bag, children's dolls, men's shoes. Yes. Look at this slide. Here man and dog are singular, so we will put only apostrophe s where with them. Woman plus doctor are plural, so women's. Doctors, you can see women, then we will only put apostrophe s, and doctor there is already s, so we will only put apostrophe here. Let's revise this. What are possessive noun? With the definition and with the example. A noun that ends s apostrophe or just apostrophe and shows possession. Example is the boat's oar. In the picture you can see the arrows. Chris' surprise. The seagull's fish. I hope this slide helps you. Yes, children, let's do the exercise 1 of possessive noun. Yes, write the possessive forms of the plural nouns. Parents, men, ladies, birds, children, firemen. Now, yes, children, let's see the answers. Parents, you can see S was with them, visit, so we will put only apostrophe. Men, apostrophe S. Ladies, only apostrophe. Birds, only apostrophe. Children, apostrophe S. Firemen, apostrophe S. Yes, here's another exercise for you. Exercise number 2. Write each word of these phrases in another way using possessive forms of noun. Number 1, the claws of the cat. 2, the tires of 2 cars were flat. The wings of a fairy. The nest of the blackbird. The ears of the donkey. Yes, let's see the answers. The claws of the cat, answer is the cat's claws. Number 2, the tires of 2 cars were flat. Answer, the 2 cars' tires were flat. The wings of a fairy, the fairy's wings. Number 4, the nest of the blackbird, the blackbird's nest. Number 5, the ears of the donkey's ears. Yes, here's another exercise for you. Number 3 exercise. And question is, rewrite these phrases so as to introduce the apostrophe. Number 1, a classroom of girls. Number 2, overcoats of men. Number 3, a canteen of workers. Number 4, a meeting of teachers. Number 5, a club of boys. Now let's go to the answers. Yes, a classroom of girls. Answer is girls' classroom. Number 2, overcoats of men. Men's overcoat. Number 3, a canteen of workers. Workers' canteen. Number 4, a meeting of teachers. Teachers' meeting. Number 5, a club of boys. Boys' club. Yes, I hope you understood possessive nouns. Now it's time for your homework, students. What are compound nouns? Question number 1 is, what are the compound words indicated by the meanings below? Number 1, a shelf on which books are kept. Number 2, a place where road cross. Number 3, a cloth which covers table. Number 4, a man who lays bricks. I hope you all know the answers. They are very easy. Let's go to the question number 2. Yes, use the apostrophe to show ownership in the following. Here you children, you can see 2 types of writings. Yes, number 1 is, Mother, may I go to the house of Rabia to borrow her notes? Number 2, Ali has gone to the shop of the chemist to buy some medicines. Number 3, is this the kitchen of Anne and Susan? Number 4, Sam has gone to the house of Carol to play. Yes, children, do this work in your foolscap sheet and make your English language file. Thank you, children, for listening, and stay home, stay safe. Bye-bye.